It's called Edith Finch. Okay, wow. Right, is it? Game's already started. Oh, I'm not actually that bad. To be quite honest. But how do you do stuff? Oh, hold on. Edith Finch. Ah, this is quite interesting.
And I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna start at the beginning with the house.
The house. This is random. I like the way that this looks like a drive. Oh, it's a park.
But I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Well, I like it already. It looks nice. It's a very interesting little cuckoo mailbox.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
No! Hey! No! Oh my goodness. Oh, whatever.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
No trespassing.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know.
Jumper.
Or she
thought
the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches. Okay, I like the way it says the Finches and there's two paths. It's like, okay. Will I go this way to the Finches? Or should I go another way to the Finches? Or will I go this way and die? Maybe a mountain lion will come and kill me. Look, Rob.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
There's a basketball, no basketball net. Guess I just took the long way.
The house was exactly like I remembered it. The way I'd been dreaming about it.
Oh, I want that house. I know what I'd be doing up there.
The house made me uncomfortable.
Nice chimney up there.
The way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
Now, shall I go through the big door, or the little door, or go down the side and go through the back door? I can't go through that door. Other side. No. Oh, there's a door. Be sneaky. Be super sneaky.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Okay, fair enough. That's how you enter the house these days. Through the cat.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Oh, my back. Get it out of my back. Okay. What's in the fridge? Nothing. It's definitely a good weapon. Doesn't look like it's a weapon kind of game.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Dirty bastard. And who keeps all these damn books in their kitchen? Like, seriously. gotta be like 10 now. 9. Maybe 15 now.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Edith, Eddie, Dawn, and Lewis. One day I will have an Edith and a Lewis. She even looks the same, just missing the red hair. And love and memory, Lewis. September 27, 1988, 2010, beloved brother to Edith, son, Dawn, grandson to Eddie, memorial service, Finch Family Cemetery. Started English, added Southern. Okay. Go on, talk about
Like how after
pie.
Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
I don't get sick of eating salmon. Salmon's nice. Crazy people. Oh.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
That door looks sealed. Like really sealed. Okay. Nose Papa.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Oh, I'd love a house like this. Ding 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 ding.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Why wouldn't it let me go through? Oh, that really sucks. Oh, my back hurts. I still don't understand this. Why would it? Oh, yeah, she said, my mama always told me not to go in the basement. So let's see if she's in the basement. Mommy in the basement? Oh wait, no, I can't. I really like this house. I want this house. I should ask Kate how much this house might cost.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Like, I don't buy this for a
It was like a
damn
bomb
sight.
had
Seriously,
gone
there's
off,
too many books
killing
in this
everyone
house.
but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Ooh, I want this table. It's nice. It's a tree.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Aww. They made a whole chimney out of an old house. Isn't that interesting? It's time to go upstairs. To the private domicile. of the family.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
I ain't even joking. I want this house. Ah, okay.
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
You are ugly bitch. Like half it. What? Like half his head is bald. There's a cable. Cable. Plug it into. What's that around your neck? Like a leaf and a ring. Anyway, let's go have a look over here. Okay, this seems to be the general theme of things. Very, very severely sealed rooms. This looks like a kid's room, and it's sealed like a vault. Okay. Let's see, me and Kate can do something like this. We literally have thousands of pictures. Literally thousands. Oh!
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Okay, I can't actually see that. That's a stupid message. 249.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Maybe it was that. This seems like a very, very unusual thing to do. Put a padlock on a book.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to lie. That would be a bit obvious to me. A book, standing upright, facing the room, with a padlock on it.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh, a secret room? It's a secret room. Into a cupboard, okay.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Ah, this is one of those locked doors, I guess.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
I love this. That's like the most genius thing I've ever seen in my life. I might actually have to do that. Jobs in a drawer. I like it. That's not bad actually, I might do that. A cage on top of a cabinet, and it has its own basement. How fun. There's a box, but it won't let me open it. There's a door, but I can't go through it. Okay.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Horsey.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
The story is
I woke up and I
know.
was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Are you kidding me? You rotten little shit.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh. Oh, the Halloween candy was all gone. Is this the way out? Let's have a look. Oh, it's a toilet. Don't drown. This is what it felt like to be a kid. Walk in, the sink's up to your chin.
I kept eating and eating.
Don't you dare. Oh, that's not right. That's all kinds of wrong.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Am I literally killing this kid? Like, what's going on? Don't drink the toilet water. Or eat the toilet tissue.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
So I ate
reached
that
out for
bird
her.
too.
And suddenly, was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Coming to get ya, you little shit. I know, I shouldn't be doing this. I like animals. But I'm an animal.
I jumped and I almost got her.
I'm hungry. Oh shit.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What happens? Nothing.
Rabbits. I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit.
Where the hell did you see that? Over here. Yeah, what's that?
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Okay, that's really random. I'm now a shark in a tree. Rolling down the hill, hitting up the tree. Okay. Was I supposed to like... Oh, okay. Just bounce my way. Oh, we going to weepy town.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
I see. Good.
I wanted fat, juicy seeds.
Gotcha.
Tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Shit, did I miss it? Damn it. Okay, hold on.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
This is like the most random shit I've ever seen in my life. Am I an octopus now? Oh, fuck.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. Passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe. I got closer and closer. All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
So strange. Are you kidding me?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Okay.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace. There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book. Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
I think I'm gonna call it there. I like this game, it's not bad at all.